Welcome! In this video, I'll show you how to unbox, set up, and adjust the key settings on your new espresso machine, the Dicianova, for the perfect espresso. Carefully open the box and remove the machine. Take off all packaging materials and stickers. The rating label should remain attached. Also check the inside of the water tank and other cavities, as packaging materials may still be inside. Then assemble all components. Place the machine on a stable, non-slip surface. You can use the adjustable feet to level the machine and prevent wobbling. Fill the water tank and insert it into the machine. Familiarize yourself with the controls, buttons, and switches. After switching it on, the machine is ready to use in approximately 5 minutes. A G will appear on the display. Turn the rotary knob in the top right corner to access the menu for different programs. Press the knob once to switch the Dicianova into steam mode. It will begin heating up. To the left of the steam wand, you'll find toggle switches to start espresso extraction or dispense hot water and steam. The optimal grind size should feel fine when rubbed between your thumb and index finger. The coffee grounds should form small to medium clumps. For a double espresso, you'll need approximately 18 to 20 grams of ground coffee in the portafilter basket. It should be slightly heaped. Using a precise scale is highly recommended. Before inserting the portafilter, briefly run water through the brewing group. This process is called flushing and helps preheat and clean the brewing group from residues. Place the tamper evenly on the coffee bed and keep your wrist stable. Apply firm, even pressure, around 15 to 20 kilograms. Release the pressure slowly and give the tamper a slight twist to smooth the surface. If you don't want to stop the espresso extraction manually using the toggle switch, you can set a fixed time in the settings menu. This defines how long water flows through the coffee. The adjustable range is 1 to 40 seconds, with a default setting of 25 seconds. For example, 25 equals 25 seconds. This is your espresso brewing time. Alternatively, you can prepare your espresso based on volume and save your preferred amount for future use. The brew pressure determines how forcefully water is pushed through the ground coffee. If needed, you can reduce the brew pressure. This affects the extraction, flavor, and crema. The brewing temperature can be adjusted between 86 degrees Celsius and 98 degrees Celsius in 1 degree increments. The steam output for milk frothing can be adjusted in Program 4 across 7 levels. Fill the included milk jug with cold milk up to about 1 centimeter below the bottom of the spout. Make sure the milk is at refrigerator temperature. Activate the steam toggle switch and let any condensation escape. Then switch it off again. Turn the steam wand outward and place it into the milk jug. Ensure the steam nozzle is just below the surface of the milk. You'll know you found the correct position when you hear a gentle slurping sound. This is the stretching phase. Slowly lower the jug. As the milk volume increases, you move into the rolling phase. Raise the jug so the steam nozzle is fully submerged. Hold the jug as steady as possible. The milk should begin to swirl without drawing in more air. The milk has reached the right temperature when the jug becomes too hot to comfortably hold. At this point, stop the steam still leaving the nozzle below the milk surface. Remember to purge and clean the steam wand after every use. To switch from steam mode back to espresso mode, press the steam button again. The machine will automatically cool down and flush the system. During this process, a small amount of water may flow into the drip tray. Once G appears on the display again, the machine is ready for your next espresso. You can adjust the hot water flow rate, for example, for tea or an Americano. The range is from level 1 to 5. The pre-infusion function moistens the coffee grounds before the actual brewing process. You can choose between off and levels P1 to P4, 4 different pre-infusion times. descale the machine, loosen the screw beneath the brew head and remove the brewing head filter, the spacer, and the sealing ring. Place the screw and filter in a container with water and a cleaning tablet. Clean the sealing ring under running water. Remove the filter from the container and fill the water tank with 2.5 liters of water, add descaling tablets, and wait until they are fully dissolved. Place a large container under the brewing head. Turn the rotary knob and confirm by pressing it. Coffee Start will appear on the display and the knob will flash red. Press the knob again to begin descaling. Once the coffee circuit is descaled, Steam Start will appear. Place a container under the steam wand and press the knob again. After completion, Clean Tank will appear. Empty the tank, rinse it, reinsert the filter cartridge, and refill with fresh water. To rinse the system, place a container under the brewing head and press the knob twice. Clean Coffee will appear. Once finished, Steam Start will appear again. Place a container under the steam wand and press the knob. After a short time, Descaling Finished will appear and the descaling process is finished. You can define after how many liters of water the machine reminds you to descale. As a rule of thumb, the harder your water, the lower the interval should be. The standby time determines after how many minutes of inactivity the machine enters energy-saving mode. Available settings are off or 5 to 60 minutes in 5-minute increments. With the temperature offset, you can adjust the brewing temperature from -9 degrees Celsius to +9 degrees Celsius. This allows you to compensate for temperature fluctuations depending on the machine's environment. You can also change the display language. Available options are German, English, and French. The default setting is German. You can reset the machine to factory settings. All individual settings will be deleted.